Hey Chemistry, Mrs. KJ here, going over lesson 7.02, hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons, your first vocab word, go ahead and write it down, are molecules made mostly of hydrogen and carbon. So a nice, easy first vocab word. There are 5 main types of hydrocarbons, and we're going to go through all 5 of them. So the first type we're going to talk about are alkanes. What's special about alkanes are they only have single bonds. They can have 1 to hundreds of carbons, and they can be straight chains or have branches. So here we have a picture of propane, which you've probably heard of before as a type of fuel. There's methane, ethane, butane, so a lot of types of fuels for this one. Now we mentioned the straight chains. So this would be an example of a straight chain. However, if I added a 4th carbon right here, and let's see, how many total bonds does each carbon make? 4. Okay, so this one would have to have 3 hydrogens on it. So we will make this, instead of it being propane, instead of 3 carbons, we're going to make it a branched butane. So here you can see butane as a chain. This one's going to be a branch. And we'd also have to drop one of these hydrogens because, right, this carbon can only have 4 bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be an example of what a branched chain would look like versus just a straight chain. All right, our next type of hydrocarbons. So again, the big thing with alkanes is they all have single bonds. The next one is called an alkene. An alkene has 1 or more double bonds. It also has single bonds. Again, it can have 1 to hundreds of carbons, and it can be straight chains or have branches. I guess technically I should say it 2 to hundreds, right? If you're going to have a double bond, usually there's 2. So we have ethene, propene, butene. You notice we have these same prefixes. And if you look on your cheat sheet, the prefixes stand for a number. And the prefixes tell you how many carbon atoms there are in that molecule. So F, 2 carbons, and then surrounded by our hydrogens. Prop, 3 carbons. Bute, 4 carbons. And yep, it said Butte, like Butte, Montana, not but. And as you can see here, this butene and propene each have the double bond, but they also have at least 1 single bond. And again, it can be straight chains or it can be branches. So again, this carbon right here, we could have put it off here to make a branch. Now, one thing that you're going to notice with organic chemistry is sometimes the same molecules have different names. So here we have ethene, and if you notice, it's exactly the same as ethylene. That's because some of the more common substances had other names before organic chemistry was really completely developed. Just like we call iron, iron, but if you look on the periodic table, the abbreviation for iron is Fe for ferrous or ferric because it's using a Latin or Greek. So again, something that people had a more common name for before all of the chemistry was completely established up to the point it is now. So I put ethylene as our example of a good alkene, and this is the chemical that causes fruit to ripen. So you know, if you put your fruit in a paper bag, that captures the ethene and it will ripen faster. And I love this picture of the bananas because everyone has their own favorite stage of bananas. My personal one is stage 5, delicious. Once it gets to a 7, ugh. Like I'd rather eat a 1 versus a 7. So one of those weird fun facts about people. What stage of banana is your favorite? All right. The next type of hydrocarbons, so far we had alkane with single bonds, alkene with double bonds, and now alkynes with triple bonds. And they can also have double or single bonds, but if you have a triple bond, that outranks the other ones, and therefore it would be an alkyne. So again, you can have just from a couple of carbons all the way up to hundreds, and again, you can have straight chains or branches. So acetylene, I know you're probably thinking, wait, ene. I know, this is one of these where it had a name before they really went through all the rules of organic chemistry. But this is a common triple bonded carbon. You notice it's also called ethyne. And this is what's used in welding. So those of you that have welded with a torch have probably used an oxyacetylene torch and done some welding. All right, our fourth type of hydrocarbon is called cyclic. Cyclic, like cycle, like circle. All single bonds, but they're connect to make a shape. And sometimes the shape is a triangle, like cyclopropane. It could be a square, cyclobutane. A pentagon, cyclopentane. A hexagon, cyclohexane. However, instead of just calling it a shape, we usually call it in chemistry, no matter what the shape is, we call it a ring. So it's called a ring structure. All right, now the other thing that I wanted to point out on this slide was different ways that you can draw the same thing. So cyclohexane, we can write it like this, showing that H2, there's 2 hydrogens on each carbon. We can draw it out as if you can see the molecules are like spheres. We call this the ball and stick model because there's actually models that you can buy where there are balls with the little holes in it to put the sticks in so that you can connect them and make a bigger molecule. Now check this one. This one shows the hydrogens, but it's not showing the carbons. That's because if you work with organic chemistry, you know a shortcut. So corners equal 1 carbon atom. So every one of these corners is a carbon atom. Now, again, the more you work with this, the more you realize that, oh, every carbon has to have 4 bonds. So if I have a carbon on the corner, it's connected to 2 other carbons, it has to be hydrogens around it. So you don't even need to draw them. So all you have to draw in organic chemistry is this, and everyone knows it's the same as this or that. So we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners, or in other words, our 6 carbons. We know each carbon makes a total of 4 bonds. And so therefore we know that there's got to be 2 carbons attached because of the 2 other corners and the 2 hydrogens. So lots of shortcuts. Our 5th type of hydrocarbon is called an aromatic. Aromatic like aroma, because usually they have a very distinctive smell. Sometimes they're really sweet smelling and sometimes they're just gross smelling. The biggest difference, if you notice, they make a shape, or what do we call all the shapes? Ring. The biggest difference is these can have double bonds. They can also have single bonds. So again, I have 3 separate ways of showing you this. I can flat out draw it out, or look at this, I can draw it with my double bonds, and we know each corner is a what? A carbon. So this carbon has 1, 2, 3 bonds, so I know that the 4th bond has to be a hydrogen, which is shown here. Or because let's face it, you know when you do something 100 million times, shortcuts are easier, and then you start to write sloppy. Okay, I know there's a few of you that don't write sloppy, but most people are not good at penmanship, myself included, and so we start to write sloppy and you can't tell what it is. So another shortcut is they draw the outer ring and they just put a circle in it. And that circle in the middle says that every other bond is a double bond. You're not getting tested on this. I just want to show you, especially if you go into a field where you use science, it's good to know that you have different ways to write the same structure. Whether it's nursing or anything else with science, you're going to end up learning about organic chemistry. So I at least want to give you a heads up on it. All right. Now, again, you have a cheat sheet. Please download and use it. On your cheat sheet, I have the prefixes for how many carbons they are. There's a whole bunch of molecules. We're going to get to these. For now, the only ones that we're focusing on, check this out. Alkane, alkene, alkyne. I have them on your cheat sheet. So alkanes, single bonds. Alkenes, double bonds. Alkynes, triple bonds. The other great way to memorize these, if you do take more science, you're going to end up memorizing them because look, the difference is alphabetically. Alkane is first with 1 bond. Alkene is second alphabetically with 2 bonds. Alkyne is third alphabetically with 3 bonds. So it works out really nice. Again, you don't have to memorize it because it's on your cheat sheet. But I know some of you are going to be taking more science classes after high school. And so again, just kind of want to throw some tips and tricks out for you. All right, so we talked about the 5 main types of hydrocarbons. Differences: alkane, single bonds; alkenes, double bond; alkyne, triple bond; cyclic means circle, and those are all going to have single bonds; aromatic, those usually have a very distinctive smell, and they have double bonds as well as your single bonds. All right, so that's it for this one. Go ahead and work on your worksheet. As always, if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, do your worksheet, check your answers, and take your quiz when you're ready. Bye.